Hey, this is Joel from Disc Rewind, and today we're going to open up mail. We're going to open up some records, some music. We're going to have a lot of fun. Stick around. Running 'cause I don't know where to go. Hey, this is Joel from Disc Rewind. Thanks for stopping by today. This is the place we talk about the music you grew up with, the music that you love. Remember, it's not just music. It's the whole experience. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to open up the mail. Now I'm a music fanatic. I order a lot of music. I go to a lot of shops, buy music, I order things. Sometimes my music I order takes weeks to get to me, so when it arrives, I don't know what it is. So what I'm going to do is I thought I'd start a segment where I just open up this music and then we talk about it. Does it sound like fun? We'll play some music in the background. We can't really play the music because of all the copyright stuff, but we're going to pretend like we're playing music. So over here we got the Smiths' The Queen is Dead. I did another review on that. You can check it out on the channel. Let's go ahead and open up the music. Let's start with the first one here. Okay, now this one says Fragile, Do Not Bend. Now that's kind of interesting because pretty much if you ever write that on a record, you know it's going to get chucked around. Now this one's a little bigger, and I think I know which one this is. Now I have opened up the tape on these, so you guys don't have to, wait for me to open up everything. Okay, so the first thing I am opening today, all right, this is what I thought it was. This is Paul McCartney, okay, Tipping the Live. Fantastic. Now this is a live concert. And believe it or not, I believe this one was a little trickier to get. I think that the most common version of this one is a single with just some of the songs that came on Columbia House or BMG or something back in the day. But this is actually a triple disc of pretty much a whole concert that Paul McCartney did, and played a lot of Wings songs, a lot of Beatles songs. I'm a huge Beatles fan, huge Paul McCartney fan. I love anything Beatles. And so super excited for this one. This one has gone for quite a bit. I think I paid about $50 for this one, and I think this one was made in France. Seems to be a lot of the copies are over there in Europe. Okay, so excited to play that one. Next one I'm going to open is here. Now this one came from International Priority. Oh, I know what this one is. Right here, Guster. All right. If you don't know who Guster is, you have probably heard their music. In fact, it's very interesting. This album was produced by Steve Lillywhite. If you've heard of him, he's produced a lot of famous albums over the years for other groups. But Guster, if you have heard, even if you think you haven't heard Guster, you've heard him. Walking in stores, jingles all over the place, they play Guster songs all over the time. Most people have heard What You Wish For, or you've heard Fa Fa Song. That's kind of like Fa Fa Song was one of the most popular ones. This is one of their first albums, not their first, but one of their first albums. The thing about Guster, what I love about Guster, is when I started dating my wife, she said, do you like Guster? And I was like, I don't know if I've ever heard Guster. And she just about floored her, because like I am so into music. But isn't that interesting? Like sometimes there is music that you've never listened to, and it's so good. And I remember she shared a song from Lost and Gone Forever with me, a different album, which I think is actually even a better album than this album. And I loved it. In fact, I loved it so much, I went and bought all of their albums, digital albums, bought them all. So I wanted to get another copy of Lost and Gone Forever. This is a great LP. If you have never listened to Guster, start listening. They do some great shows as well. In fact, right now they're doing a little tour. I think this weekend they're going to be out in Colorado. So Guster, great band. In fact, we named our dog Guster. One of our dogs is named Guster. All right, next music I'm going to open for you today. Now this is actually a CD. So sometimes there's new music that comes out that doesn't come out on vinyl. I always opt for the vinyl where I can, but if I can't, I get it on a CD. And if I even have something older that's not even on vinyl, it's on tape, I'll even get the tape. So this is, I'm excited to listen to this one. So one of my favorite bands is The Church. And Steve Kibey is the lead singer of The Church. And he is, I don't know how this guy produces so much music, but this is a CD by Steve Kibey, Kate Ceberano. I'm not as familiar with her, and then Sean Sennett. This is down in, it's called The Dangerous Age. I ordered this down from Australia. I believe it was only released there. Might be on digital, but I always like to own the physical music. But if you are not, if you've not listened much to the church, or have not listened much to Steve Kibey, it's time. I'm going to do a lot of reviews on their music because I did another video about kind of what defines the type of music that you listen to. In fact, like the Smiths' Queen is Dead was kind of one of those intros. But the church is the next band that really, really got me into music and shaped me into the man that I am, I would say. But Steve Kibey, awesome guy. I've met him a few times. I'm super excited to listen to this album. I'll probably listen to this and then do another review on this. So I've got some more things to open. Should we open these? I've got a couple more that just showed up. Let me go ahead and open these, and right now, let's just do it. What the heck? We'll do it. All right. So I'm going to bust into this one. All right. This one comes from, I think it was an eBay. And this one, oh yeah. So this one is another reissue of the Smiths. Strange Ways, Here We Come. I'm a big Smiths lover as well. I have a couple other copies of this, but I wanted to grab another one. So this is Smiths, Strange Ways, Here We Come. If you haven't heard this one, it's worth getting. This one here might be some more Smiths. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Oh, if I can hulk this one open. This is like Christmas, right? Okay, this is a box inside of a box. Okay. So, okay. There we go. This is fun. I might fast forward this one. Oh, and now you know why I try to open these ahead of time. But this was spur of the moment. We'll do this one. This is again from an eBay seller, Import CDs. They sell a lot. Yes, it's to continue some of my Smiths collection. So there's two more Smiths album. The Smiths, their first album here, and then their live album, Rank. Okay, so I have a future video planned to talk about the Smiths album, so I wanted to make sure I had all of them in pristine condition for another video segment. So, well, that's it. That is the mail. So we're going to call this couch mail. I think we'll call that today. Hey, thank you everyone for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit that notify button. I'd love to get your feedback. Let me know the type of music that you got this week, some of your favorite music out there. Again, this is Joel from Disc Rewind. Remember, it's not just music, it's about the whole experience. We'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.
Running 'cause I don't